So player downgrades. I should have brought you guys this video like literally a few weeks ago, but I kept doing upgrade ones because you seem to really enjoy them. But you know, every time I said to you guys, smash the like button down below for a downgrade one, you did. And that is why I'm here today, basically. But anyway, I'm here today with a downgraded video. We're going to take a look at 5 players this season who maybe not playing that well and not getting any game time. And if EA actually were to implement downgrades, these guys could be getting the axe. Obviously, as you guys are aware, they only really usually do upgrades, which we've seen the last few years. But you never know, they could introduce something different. They're doing new stuff all the time, EA, so fair play to them. They are doing new stuff all the time. This could be one of them. It's potential. It is potential. And I also want to let you guys know that GetGripped are doing a massive sale. Controllers, grips, you name it. Link in the description down below. GetGripped.co.uk. Rossi get you 5% off as well. Check them out before, you know, this weekend sales are pretty crazy. But let's get into the first player then. This is going to cause controversy, guys, so get ready with your fingers in the comment section down below, because like I say, this is going to cause a few problems, or a few upsets. I can see that. Now, the first player we have got is Bravo, Claudio Bravo. And this guy's, he's had a lot of criticism this season, right? He's got an 85 rated card in a minute for a goalkeeper, and that is actually very, very good. That's a very high standard. He is 33 years of age, obviously ex-Barcelona, Pep knows him, but, you know, all the articles and stuff are just absolutely slating him and saying that Man City are looking to replace him ASAP. There is even talks of Joe Hart coming back from his loan spell in Torino to cover him, and Pep Guardiola doesn't even like Joe Hart, or doesn't think he's good enough. So if he's saying now he suddenly thinks Joe Hart's better than Claudio Bravo, then that just shows how bad Bravo is, to be honest, in Pep's eyes. But this guy, obviously, he's been known for a lot of mistakes this year in the Premier League, not clearing the ball when he should do. He's trying to pass out from the back all the time, which is fine. But he should be doing much better on a lot of the goals that City have conceded as well. He's had a lot of criticism from a lot of pundits and stuff. And just for example, this article here, Man City are all black in summer, Bravo to be axed. You know, everyone's saying that he's going to be chopped. Claudio Bravo's conceded 23 goals from 57 shots he has faced in this Premier League season so far. That's incredible. Phil Neville actually come out and said it looks like people are playing City and thinking if they hit the target, they will score. Bravo's conceded 14 goals from the last 22 shots on target, right? Which is absolutely awful ratio for a goalkeeper, and that is the reason why 85 is probably too high. I've given him now an 83 rated card. Next up, we've got a Liverpool player now, and you're probably thinking, Rossi, how can you include Liverpool in this video? Because, you know, everyone's playing really well for them. Wow, they got a guy who's actually not playing at all, and he's probably going to leave in this January transfer window. We've got Sacco. Now, Liverpool have actually rejected a loan bid from Southampton for Sacco. He's not played at all this season. He fell out with, obviously, Jurgen Klopp in the pre-season stuff. They fell out massively, I think. He actually got sent home from pre-season tour, and since then, he hasn't really played for Liverpool. I think he's played for like the youth team, but not actually for Liverpool. So yeah, this guy's played in the reserves since the start of the season. He's now 26 years of age. He needs to move on. Liverpool is not the answer for him anymore. It looks like Klopp's absolutely completely done with him. And if you're not played in a few months, boys, you're going to be downgraded, aren't you? Because obviously you're not going to be as fresh and as good as you were a few months ago if you're not playing. He needs to move on. Southampton, the loan bid was rejected, I believe. Maybe Liverpool want to sell him on a permanent. That's why it's happening. So just put your hands in your pocket, Southampton. Fonte's going to go to West Ham, it looks like. Just buy him. You need another centre-back. But yeah, that's quite hard. I didn't look to get a Liverpool player in this episode, you know, just happened to be that way. But Liverpool players in general, you know, probably deserve an upgrade, most of them. This is another player who's been absolutely plagued with injury for the last 3 years. We have Vincent Kompany, and it looks like injury situation's getting, you know, not better for him at the minute. He's getting older, and he's 86 rated currently, which makes him like the highest centre-back in the Premier League. Well, one of them, that's for sure. But his injury problems and his lack of playing time, he's now 30 years of age. You know, he can't stay in 86 rated if he's not playing, can he? He just can't. He's been like this for 3 years now, his injury problems. I actually really liked him, you know, when he was in his prime. Like, if, for example, this is how I sort of used to see him, alright? I used to see, like, if Man United are playing Man City and Kompany's fit, like, that's going to be a tough game. If you were playing Man City and Kompany was playing, you just knew that was going to be a tough game. But if he was out, or he was injured, or he was suspended or something, you were like, this is a big boost for whoever Man City's playing. And you don't get that feeling anymore with Man City and any of their defenders. And if Kompany come back out of injury for whatever reason or whatever, I don't think you'd have the same feeling about him now as you used to do. But yes, the centre-back, maybe 86 rating's a little bit too high. I've given him an 84, which is still pretty awesome, mine. That still makes him one of the highest rated centre-backs in the game. But when you've been injured for like 3 years on and off, can you afford, or can you deserve to be such a highly rated card? I don't know. Now, we featured a couple of players who haven't been playing much, and that is the reason why they've been downgraded. We've also featured someone who has been playing quite a lot, Claudio Bravo, and still that is the reason why it's just not really working out for him. But today we have a player who's now finally made the move, so hopefully get his game and season back on track. But before that, he hasn't played in ages, literally ages, months and months and months. We have Memphis Depay. This guy has been criticised so much this week by every pundit and everyone on Twitter, everyone that's just bloody football specialist, everyone that thinks they're a guru. This guy has been, you know, criticised for being a show pony, being well overrated and stuff, and maybe that's why I put him in this video, because a lot of people are sort of thinking it, and I don't really know if I agree, but a lot of people are certainly thinking it. Everyone is saying, you know, he's well overrated, so maybe 80 rated rating for this guy is too high, but hopefully he can do well at Lyon. Hopefully he can bounce back and, you know, show he's worth that rating. Because I actually do think he's really, really talented. I do think he's a good player, but he doesn't play. He hasn't really played for Man United this year. Does he deserve that such high rating? I don't know. I just hope he gets his career back on track at Lyon. He's still only 22 years of age. He's got such long, you know, he's got loads of time ahead of him. And I think Man United even entered a buyback clause in his contract. So if he does really well there, they can potentially buy him back and have him back at the club. But yeah, the world of football thinks he's overrated, and you know, everyone's saying United are lucky to get any money from him in a minute. But I don't know. The world of football, you've made this guy enter my video. What do you actually think on this? Obviously, it should have a Lyon badge on the screen, but you know, I edited this like yesterday before it was actually confirmed. Last but not least, we have another player now who looks like he's coming to the end of his days, and it's a little bit sad because he's actually been rumoured to be moving away from Chelsea. We have John Terry now. Obviously, this guy's getting a lot older. He's 36 years of age. This is probably potentially his last season in football. Now, Bournemouth actually want to sign him on loan to the end of the season. He doesn't want to go. Chelsea don't want him to go, so I doubt that move's actually going to happen. But of all the options ahead of him at Chelsea in a minute, he isn't getting any game time. He came on the other day, making his first appearance in a little while, got a red card, and I'm afraid the 36-year-old is probably seeing his days come to an end at Chelsea or in football in general. And as you guys are aware, 84 rating is actually pretty high, so I've downgraded him -2 to an 82, which I still think is pretty decent. He is 36 years of age. He might win the Premier League this year, and if he does, he's going to go out on absolute high and probably end his career in football. Or he might go to China. You know, you never know. The Chinese option's always there for people. But fair play. I don't really want to see that downgrade happen because, you know, he's had a fantastic career. He deserves it. And, you know, hopefully we might see him in management one day. 488 appearances for Chelsea, scoring 40 goals. Not too bad. But unfortunately, this season just hasn't been his best. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and a thumbs up down below. If we can try and get 3,000 likes in this video, I'll bring you guys another upgraded video potentially this weekend. I've got a lot of transfer stuff to do because a lot of stuff's happened this week, but I could actually bring it to you. I'm out. Has been posted. As always, make sure you subscribe down below. Peace.